Another stock moving in today's trading is HomeAway. The vacation rental website operator is surging in its first day of trading after raising $216 million in an initial public offering. Our senior markets desk reporter Julie Hyman is standing by with the CEO. Julie?
That's right, Mark. I'm joined by Brian Sharples. He's joining us from Austin, Texas today. The stock rising as much as 57% at one point during its first day of trading. Brian, you must be happy with how things are going today. I'm curious what you're going to be using the money for from this IPO. Are you going to be expanding, maybe doing some more acquisitions?
Yeah, thanks, Julie. HomeAway has been for many years a highly cash-generative business. In 2010, the company generated free cash flow about 30% of revenue. So going public for us wasn't so much about the money. Really, for us, as a global consumer travel business, we've had a great run over the last 5 years, but the reality is that most people in the U.S. and around the world still don't know about HomeAway and still don't know about the services we provide. So for us, we're glad that today was successful because we're hoping that that is really a good brand marketing event for the company. As far as the cash that was raised, a lot of it was used to pay off some preferred shareholders. And then, we have been historically somewhat of an acquisitive company. I think you'll see less of that from us going forward, but some of the cash may be used for those purposes as well.
Any plans to do any big marketing campaigns outside of just sort of the brand awareness that an IPO brings?
No, we spend a reasonable amount of money on marketing each year. Most of the marketing we do is really to bring in travelers. We run a marketplace for vacation rentals, so we support both owners and property managers who are trying to rent homes as well as travelers. And our philosophy in running the business is we should spend the bulk of our marketing trying to make the owners and managers successful on our site, so we've always done that. We allocate a bit of money to building brand awareness. For example, we did a Super Bowl campaign in the last year, and certainly it's our hope that this IPO adds to the awareness momentum that the company already has.
Now, of course, as you're aware, there have been a lot of high-tech, high-profile IPOs recently. We've seen surges for many of them on the first day. Are you worried that you're going to get caught up in the whole tech bubble worries and that the stock's going to see a big come down?
It crosses your mind. I'll tell you, I just spent the last week coming off a roadshow where we spoke with hundreds of investors, and I was running a public company back in 2000 in the internet bubble, and I think it really is a lot different today. HomeAway is a little bit different than some of these real sort of high-flying, super high revenue growth companies that have no profitability. This company, HomeAway, is certainly an above-average grower, but it's been a very steady, stable business. Again, it generates a significant amount of free cash flow, so it's a very profitable company. And I think, where there's a lot of bubble risk tends to be in those businesses that, haven't fully proven out their business model from a profitability standpoint. And given that, HomeAway has a very consistent track record, I think investors are looking at us as a different kind of company. So while those risks might be there in the market, I worry about it less for our shareholders and for HomeAway in particular.
Speaking about profits and revenues by extension, you guys get the bulk of your revenues from the listings on the site. I'm curious if there are any plans to try and expand the advertising revenue side.
Yeah, so that's right. I mean, in some senses, that is advertising revenue because the people who list on our sites are really advertising their properties globally through our leading network of vacation rental websites. But you're absolutely right. A typical travel company like an OTA, an Expedia, a Priceline, they're making money from the demand side that's coming in. And we certainly have a lot more demand than we do supply. We have tens of millions of people who come in every month to use our website. So, yes, we do have plans in that area. One of the things about the vacation rental industry that has been problematic historically is that e-commerce hasn't been fully enabled in this business. And so one of the things we just did a few weeks ago was launched a new payments platform that allows our owners to collect money via credit card and via e-check on our sites. And so there'll be a growing revenue stream for the business that comes from a whole bunch of ancillary products and services that are linked to payments, much in the same way many years ago that PayPal came in to really enhance the experience on eBay.
Brian, we're out of time, but thank you so much. Brian Sharples is the CEO of HomeAway. First day of trading today, doing very well. Brian, thanks very much.
Thank you, Julie. Appreciate it.
Julie, Mr. Sharples, thanks so much.